Hi Cancer, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is the week commencing 17th of March. I'm going to kick your reading off with asking for two. These aren't energy oracle, but I feel like they're more oracle energy cards than tarot. However, they are called the Psychic Tarot for the Heart, but you'll see what I mean. Anyway, let's see. Cancer, please and thank you. Two cards for Cancer, please. Got the energy for next week. Hope you've had a great week. That's card number one. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. I love this. You have nurture, and that's your card number two. Wow. Goosebumps, Cancer. Nurture, very, very Empress energy, very, very you, very creative, abundant, motherly, nurturing, loving, giving, everything, everything. Love this. Then you have opportunity beckons. I mean, something very creative coming in for you next week, something that you love too. Maybe some of you are actually thinking of starting a family. Love that for you. We are going to, oh, not that one, no. Maybe I should though. Maybe that's what they're asking me to do. We'll stick with that. I'm going to do the main tarot with the unfolding path. I have to say all the other signs have had the radiant Ryder Waite and then clarified with the unfolding path, but we're doing it the opposite for you, Cancer, for some reason. Anyway, let's see. Dear Spirit Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Cancer and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. You probably hear my dog whining in the background. She wants to go out, but we can't let her out because the patio is being cleaned and the stuff that's used on the patio might be toxic to her. So, Queen of Cups. Oh, can't make this up. Opportunity. Nine of Swords. Queen of Pentacles is your challenge. Ace of Cups. Oh, it's coming in. Five of Cups is your advice and outcome. Okay, now the Queen of Cups with that nurture card. The Queen of Cups is the most loving and giving queen out of all of the deck. I call her my motherly, but she can be a bit smotherly too. So if some of you have really been in a very, demanding motherly role next week, it could be, but it's something that you want to do. It's something you're very good at. You're a water sign too, and cups are attributed to all the water signs. She also is the most intuitive queen. She's very in touch with the spiritual side, attributed to Pisces also, Cancer and Scorpio, but I think particularly a Piscean. She's very comfortable in her own skin as well. I love that. It's very, she kind of really knows what she wants. The Nine of Swords is your opportunity. Now, that's quite a dramatic card. You can see the Nine of Swords is about being up at night, sleepless nights, but as an opportunity, it's kind of like saying there's something coming in by being that nurturing and loving person and opening up maybe a little bit more, is getting rid of some sort of fears that you've got that you're not facing during the day that's keeping you up at night. Could literally be a mother involved here. The Queen of Pentacles is your challenge. Now, there could be some sort of financial implication to this, but also the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very giving, again, very generous with the money, very, very good at money also. She's very, what do I want to say? She knows how to save. She's got pots. Is there something maybe next week that's going to be challenging you? Something to do with maybe you wanting to spend a lot of money and you can't. There's some sort of financial blockage. Could even be a person trying to ground you a bit, and you might be a little bit, I don't know, we'll clarify. Ace of Cups is coming in. Now, Ace of Cups is something new, again, it could be news of something loving coming in for you. With the nurture, with the Queen of Cups and this is news of a baby for some of you, definitely. Because Ace of Cups are new relationships, new loves. Now that opportunity beckons is very Four of Cups. So the opportunity and the Ace of Cups. Is there something being offered to you next week that you absolutely love? Now the Queen of Cups also, I'd forgotten this, is attributed to somebody who's in a caregiving role. Nursing, counselling, even as a Reiki master or somebody who wants to help other people. And then you have the Five of Cups as your advice and outcome. A lot of cups energy here, which is your, as I say, your suit in the tarot. Now, the Five of Cups as advice is, it's kind of saying there's something that's gone on in the past that has left you feeling perhaps upset, loss. It can be a loss, it can be a disappointment of somebody. This is a reminder to say, look at what you have got rather than what you haven't got. Especially with that opportunity beckons. If we stay in this energy too long, we kind of lose sight of everything else here, especially with this Ace of Cups coming in. The Four of Cups traditionally in the tarot, you'll see actually, I wonder if it'll come out. You'll see that there's somebody sitting there with three cups in front of them and they're not seeing the fourth cup coming in because they're feeling fed up. They're feeling like nothing changes. I feel like the energy here is saying, make sure you keep of that, look at what you have got rather than what you haven't got. Focus next week. Don't miss this opportunity. Okay, that was a bit long-winded. Queen of Cups, why are you here? Please and thank you for Cancer. This is lots of love. Nurturing, again. You've got the nurture card there. Very motherly Empress energy. But why do we have it for Cancer, please and thank you? I think my dog has settled down now. Good girl. Okay, so we've got the Five of Wands in reverse, which is good. And we've got the Three of Pentacles. So the Five of Wands in reverse tells me maybe this is what this Queen of Cups is doing. She's sorting out those egotistical, perhaps you're surrounded by some people that are just, they just always got something to say. They're quite fiery. They don't think about what they say particularly because it's always about them. Maybe you are being in this Queen of Cups mode to sort them out. What I will say to that is don't get drawn into that because that's not your energy. And again, it's almost like a motherly. You're like, oh my gosh, I've got my own children, probably, maybe. But I'm still having to deal with this. Perhaps some work colleagues at work, you're like, oh, okay, let's show the love. Let's show how we can give. You've got the Three of Pentacles also. Now, the Three of Pentacles is about working together as a team. But I feel like they're coming to you for advice, look. And that's where your Queen of Cups is coming in. Is there a conflict that you're trying to help settle with somebody or something? Maybe you're a counsellor. Also, that gets me a very counselling energy. Three of Pentacles, again, is also about people being able to draw upon their profession to collaborate as a team to get to a result, if that makes sense. And I see that person, he is the stonemason and he's, repairing the church and they're coming to him for advice. And that's where I see you sitting in this role next week, a very Queen of Cups advice that they're needing to have, maybe relationship advice. I don't know. But then this Nine of Swords is an opportunity for you to face your fears, to stop these sleepless nights. But why would we have that? Nine of Swords, why are you here? Please and thank you. I feel it's more counselling. You know when, yeah, that's really, really strong here. I feel like, you know, when you are able to offer somebody else some love and help and support, it just makes you feel better because it stops you thinking about something that makes you feel bad. Does that make sense? That's what I think that Nine of Swords is about. Why do we have the Nine of Swords? Yeah, Four of Swords. Gosh, when I said sleepless nights, Four of Swords is about getting a good night's sleep. There's an opportunity for you to let go of those fears that you've, whatever it is that's keeping you up at night. Because when we get a good night's sleep, we're able to deal with decisions in a much more grounded manner, in a more clearer manner. It just clears your head better, doesn't it? You can see they're laying on a slab here. Now they've got the decisions here. Look, the swords are the decisions here yet to be made. They've made one already, but by sleeping, that sword has turned golden. That's my dog just gone out. So I feel like it's an opportunity for you to rest, maybe meditate too. Listen to your dreams. That Queen of Cups may be coming into your dreams. And the Queen of Pentacles is a challenge. There's some sort of finances going on next week. You've got the Moon, Pisces again. One more, please, and thank you. Oh my gosh, you've got the King of Cups. Goodness me, so much water energy. Again, the Moon, not surprising to see this, you being a water sign, and obviously we just had the lunar eclipse, is making you feel very confused over some matters. And it could be financially, it could be that you're not feeling, I just think you're feeling very up and down. You're not feeling particularly grounded. Even I feel really confused at this moment in time. And there is a level of confusion next week for you because you've got the King of Cups here too, who is a challenge. Now, this can be a challenge in as much as that they are somebody who you can open up to and go to for advice. And again, that Three of Pentacles. Look, they're coming. I don't know, there's some sort of resistance to opening your heart up. The King of Cups is very stable emotionally. He's the most feminine of the kings because he shows his emotions, but he's not afraid to show them. He wears his heart on his sleeve, but he's still emotionally stable with it. He's quite happy to do that. Are you surrounded by somebody next week? You just don't know. One minute they're feeling their emotions and then the next they're very guarded. And the King of Cups as a challenge can be somebody who can be quite up and down with their emotions, and also be a bit of a drinker. Ooh. And I feel like you being the Queen of Pentacles there, although Pentacles are not traditionally attributed to you, the Queen of Pentacles is very giving and grounded and loving and nurturing and generous. But this King of Cups, I feel, is making you feel just like, I don't know, one minute you're like this, and then the next minute, you know, you're giving me this bad vibe. Because the Moon is about confusion. But I will say to that is that the lunar eclipse was, from what I can gather, quite giving off very powerful energies. It should just be the trailing off of that, making you feel like that. But anyway, Ace of Cups is coming in, which is beautiful. This could be a proposal. This is just something new coming in for a relationship, something you love, somebody you love, a new love. And again, it could be a baby for some of you, because there's so much nurturing energy here and motherly energy. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. You've got the King of Wands. For some of you, you've got some sort of opportunity to do what you love, to pursue a passion that you have, because wands are our passions, our creativity. Now, the King of Wands is somebody very entrepreneurial, very leadership, and can turn their hand to anything. That Three of Pentacles could be you getting advice from others, like thinking, well, I would like to start some sort of nursing career. I'd like to go into some sort of care role. And there's an opportunity for you to delve into that a bit more. And the King of Wands is the entrepreneur card. Doing something you absolutely love and being very serious and very focused on it next week. The Five of Cups, I still feel like it just brings you back again. Say, I don't know why, maybe you're in and out of this energy, especially with the Moon card there. It's just bringing back memories, is it, of something or somebody or a situation, which is natural, yeah. But the advice there is look at what you have got rather than what you haven't got. Don't look at what's been spilt in the past. That's done. Seven of Pentacles. And one more, please, and thank you, for Cancer to finish the reading. And then we're going to do a manifestation card. God, you can Adam and Eve this. Clarified by the Five of Cups. Now, when you get a double clarification, exactly the same card, two totally different packs, this is the universe saying they mean what they say. This is important to listen to this. You've also got the Seven of Pentacles. What they want you to do is have a little bit of a reevaluation. Now, it can be of the finances, because it's Pentacles, but it can also be just whatever it can be your self-worth. Also, reevaluating how you feel, what you're putting your time and energy into at the moment. Is it making you feel good? Do you need to do something different? Can also be about investments, literally money. Now, there could be something to do with money that's making you feel like you're missing out on something with this Five of Cups. Therefore, the advice is, well, take a look at what you're doing at the moment. Is it still working? It's a very reevaluation card. That is the card of reevaluation. Taking a step back too, and just taking a look at things. Anyway, let's have a look for your manifestation card to finish your reading. I thought it'd be quite nice to see what else the universe and spirit guides and angels want us to focus on, especially with the lunar eclipse that's just happened. It says, you are an eternal being. Take a look at the world around you. None of it can exist without you. No matter who you thought you were, you now know the truth of who you really are. You are the master of the universe. You are the heir to the kingdom, and you are the perfection of life. Maybe that's what that Five of Cups is about. Take a look at who you really are. Don't concentrate on what you're not good at. Don't concentrate on, what you feel in your heart of hearts that isn't going right. Concentrate on what is. Because opportunity is beckoning, according to this card here. And the Ace of Cups is there. So I hope you enjoyed that, Cancer. Let me know how it resonates, and I'll catch up with you soon. That'll be next week.